Reporting live on the scene in the CNN studio, sitting right next to you.
Sometimes TV can be a great source of entertainment for all. But sometimes some shows will push their idea of fun to a new level and cross the line from harmless entertainment to content that may not be appropriate or acceptable to everyone.
You are looking at the Titanic of ABC's primetime history.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most controversial scripted TV shows.
Even Tinky Winky couldn't eat the big piece of tubby toast.
For this list, we've picked scripted shows that pushed the envelope of what could be shown on TV and did things other shows didn't really do at the time.
You got balls.
Since this is a list about controversial TV shows, there will be some graphic and suggestive themes and imagery, so viewer discretion is advised. However, we're excluding reality shows as that's a list for another day. Number 10. The Ren and Stimpy Show.
At last I have control of your TV set. Is your mother there?
Beavis and Butthead, South Park, and SpongeBob SquarePants are just a few cartoons that might not have ever happened if not for Ren and Stimpy and their wacky adventures.
Go ahead, cut me! Come on, man!
With its crude language, scenes of violence, and bizarre jokes tackling all sorts of provocative subjects, this animated TV series straddled the lines of what cartoons could do.
Dear Stimpy, you are the funniest.
Dear Stimpy.
Dear Stimpy.
I love you. Lovingest guy.
Just right.
It was heavily censored at times, and even removed from certain channels. Both bizarre and controversial, this Chihuahua and cat certainly knew how to push boundaries and teach our grandmas how to suck eggs.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy.
Number 9. Oz.
What's up, bro? That's Dolph Stein, man.
Telling the story of prison inmate survival in the titular penitentiary's experimental hellhole unit, Emerald City, Oz is filled from prison bar to prison bar with controversies. Drugs, racism, homosexuality, and male rape were only a few of the subjects that made this HBO drama such a divisive series.
Sir, may I watch?
Well, if you don't, how are you ever going to learn?
And with countless scenes of intense violence that left viewers emotionally scarred, the inmates of Oz have rightfully earned their spot on this list.
Help me.
You must go ahead and die.
Number 8. Saturday Night Live.
This skit about ISIS, it just aired overnight and some people already furious, calling it insensitive.
This long-running late-night variety series has remained relevant and successful for 4 decades because it hasn't been afraid to push the envelope when it comes to its content.
Hey y'all, thanks for having me. I can't talk a lot today because I was screaming all last night.
You're nasty!
Whether parodying current events, ranging from politics to pop culture, or swaying their celebrity guest hosts to let go of their fears of offending others, and urging cast members to fully commit to their characters, this Lorne Michaels creation remains a Saturday night TV staple.
I want to thank my guest, the incredible Samuel L. Jackson. Man, hey! Also, come on, Sam. It's some bullshit. Come on now.
While it might be at its most controversial when unscripted, like the ad-libs by cast members, guests, or musical performers during the live broadcast, there's no denying that SNL as a whole is a worthy entry here.
I love Asian American dolls.
We're glad to hear it, because we had to have a lot of sensitivity meetings about her. She was very tricky.
Number 7. Chappelle's Show.
Samuel Jackson, made painstakingly by me, Samuel L. Jackson. It'll get you drunk.
Arguably one of Comedy Central's most famous series, this sketch comedy show always seemed to land comedian Dave Chappelle in hot water when it was on the air.
Buck Nasty, have some respect. One of these men could be your great-granddaddy.
Chappelle's show mostly dealt in jokes involving African-American stereotypes, as well as countless other ethnic, religious, and social groups.
You know what dog food tastes like, do you? It tastes just like it smells. Delicious. I'm gonna show you how I go to the bathroom.
Yes, from crack-addicted junkies to black white supremacists, Chappelle's show and controversy seemed made for each other.
Celebration, bitches! Show time every tennis! Rick James. The milk's gone bad, my friend!
Number 6. Skins.
How's the treatment going, Cassie?
Oh, it's cool. I wear a white dress and now I can eat yogurt, cup soup, and hazelnuts now.
Here's some controversy for you all the way from jolly old England. Skins followed the lives of several teenagers that each had their own unique problems to deal with, including dysfunctional families, substance abuse, bipolar and eating disorders, teenage sex, and more.
Tonight, Mr. Happy, the furry city.
As viewers watched the teens battle their demons, people became more and more uncomfortable with what they were seeing. As such, the controversy surrounding the drama grew.
Off before I stick this so far up your ass, your teeth come out your eyeballs. All right.
At times brutally realistic, while at others extremely dramatic, this British program crawled under many a skin and will likely lay there forever.
Come on!
Number 5. Beavis and Butthead.
Ma'am, don't make me use this. Damn it. Stuck. Make it easier on yourself.
Their laughs and physical appearance are as famous as they are controversial. They're everyone's favorite delinquent teens, Beavis and Butthead. This animated sitcom followed the two titular characters doing basically whatever they wanted, which included lighting things on fire,
Burger tag!
dropping bowling balls from roofs, and talking about putting firecrackers up a cat's butt. All of which were replicated in real life.
You know, I've always been interested in young people. Hell, I even made one.
He did it with that chick on that magazine cover.
Since such behavior allegedly led to casualties, it also garnered the show much criticism, with Beavis and Butthead's idiotic humor being accused of poisoning the minds of younger viewers.
You are a bunghole, and so am I. There will be more bungholes after me.
So yes, they certainly were controversial. But knowing Beavis and Butthead, they'd probably think that was cool.
Are you here to sell sperm?
Number 4. Queer as Folk.
But I'll be around to provide the masculine influence so important in every young boy's life.
Today, having homosexual characters on television isn't too big of a deal for most. But back in 1999, the UK's Queer as Folk really had people talking.
But I'd rather my flame burn bright than be some puny little pilot light.
And a fabulous flame it is.
Thank you.
The TV series followed the day-to-day lives of men who were openly gay. And needless to say, it raised much discussion and reproach, specifically from religious groups.
Careful, it's strong.
As groundbreaking as it was controversial, Queer as Folk will go down as one of the most controversial shows of all time.
It was for fun. You wanted me, and I wanted you. That's all it was.
With its North American counterpart on Showtime also garnering its share of outrage.
I think we gay boys learn important lessons from comic books. 1, there are a lot of villains out there, so you better develop some secret powers. 2, if you have a good body, you can wear tight clothes.
Number 3. Heil Honey, I'm Home.
Heil Honey, I'm home!
The world's most tasteless situation comedy is only one way this British sitcom was described.
Tell him! You know me! Tell him about me!
Well, you do have all those tanks and battleships you keep trying to hide.
Heil Honey, I'm Home was a series in which Adolf Hitler tried living a normal life while residing next door to a Jewish couple and dealing with his inability to get along with them.
This could be your lucky break!
This is lucky! Out there with the Goldensteins is lucky!
Seriously, do we even need to speak more on why this show was controversial? It was canceled after just one episode, and it's not surprising that most people would like to forget about it.
No, don't try and deny it. You are a very, very naughty little Hitler.
Number 2. Australia's naughtiest home videos.
Certain scenes and language may offend some wussy girls' blouse and Nancy boy viewers.
Before YouTube, before social media, and before Tosh.0, Australia's naughtiest home videos disgusted viewers everywhere with its video content. While not entirely scripted, the fact that it consisted of subjects involving animal and human intercourse featured enough nudity to fill a library of porno, and was so inappropriate it didn't even finish airing its first episode, lands it a spot on our list.
Oh, look at her. Do you think she's, a bit overdressed for the party?
That's right, TV networks shut it down before the program ended. After 9 network manager Kerry Packer famously shouted, "Get that shit off the air," when he realized what was being shown to viewers.
I wonder if this is where the term dickhead originated.
If getting the axe partway through your first episode isn't controversial, then we don't know what is.
Hey, Mickey, my husband want to buy you. You're a good-looking woman. He give you $10. He give you $10. $10, he buy you for $10.
Oh, let's not forget that many of the staff members involved with this one-off special spin-off of Australia's Funniest Home Video Show were unsurprisingly fired.
We're coming to the end of the program.
Before we get to our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Daddy and his friends have been drinking, and we're going to keep on drinking until we each uncover repressed memories of sexual abuse by a trusted religious official.
Oh, that's crazy talk. Oh, my God, Minister Washington, how could you?
Look, they're blatantly staring at us.
Well, we're kissing.
No, that's not why they're staring. They're staring because we're a bisexual couple.
No.
Don't do it, Nina. I swear to God, I'll shoot you. You won't kill me. Nina, do it.
He went on the air during the first telecast of Turn On himself and said, "The remainder of this program will not be seen this evening or ever."
Look at the char we're getting. That is what we're going for. Oh, isn't that hot, guys? Oh, yeah. Don't you want to just get in there? Ooh.
Number 1, South Park.
I think death is least funny when it happens to a child.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Abortion, racism, and discrimination just scratch the surface of the controversies that plague South Park.
Where do handicapped people go when they die?
The handicapped are just people like you and me, so the same rules apply.
Since 1997, Stan, Kyle, Cartman, Kenny, and the vast array of characters in this Colorado town have absolutely destroyed the boundaries of what can be shown on TV.
Now come on, people, we've got to think. Damn it, they took her down. They took her down. They took her down. They took her down.
South Park has made a career out of taking some of the most contentious issues and poking fun at them.
The priest here said that people with mental handicaps might end up in hell. Is that true?
And the show seems to show no sign of stopping or wanting to, despite receiving threats from radical religious groups and other organizations.
You're not a fucking chef! Hi, right, Gordon, yeah, making nice, simple beef Wellington.
With disregard for anything and everything, except of course comedy, South Park is truly the king of controversial television.
Having stability in your life is a great thing. You should try it.
For some people, maybe, but you like excitement. I know you, Satan.
Do you agree with our list? What other nasty and naughty shows are your favorite?
I think you need to admit something to yourself, which is that you're sick of eating him out. Ew. Because he has a vagina.
For more controversial top 10 lists published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Excuse me? Oh, no, sorry. I'm done with cleaning, thank you. Please, sorry.